Well, well. Round 3 of Season 6. Here we are for Tier 2. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 Season 6, Round 3 today for the Trail Mountain Race, Sprint and Feature Race for Tier 2. It's just me, again, first time this season extras, and again, I just want brilliant racing. That's all I honestly want. Like, that's that's literally it. That is all I want, honestly. Just good racing from the whole tier, as it in looked on Twitter as well. One of the clips from Smells of Funk and Sampglove, who isn't here unfortunately today, will be already followed the Twitter. It's obviously in the description, same as the Discord link if you want to get involved and have some fun like these guys are. Um, so that's it. So as you can tell from the title, we're going to be racing Mountain today. Not my favourite circuit, as we are going anti yet, just yet anyway. But um, but yeah, I think this as well, and as um, if he wants to hurry up the lobby, only just who was Or if you're going for the soft strategy, then you're in trouble as you're not going to get very high places. And I think it's only top 8 which get the points. As we did last week, to give us the lights out. And there's just I need to have a look on YouTube. And literally the sound isn't great. Oh god. I'm just getting so many people just texting me, like a lot. So there it is. Right, here we go. Oh. Chill. All deliveries are set for this season, and now I can actually really give you a rundown of my favourite livery and so forth and so on. Personally, so obviously we already spoke about this last race, but not drivers are here. As actually, there we go. As the tunnel isn't really. Did a good job. Everyone did a good job. Pyro will be the only person who will be trying to score points for the Aston Martin team, as looks like Olive can't make it today. There's ALR's livery again. James colours. Looks like they tried to match with Pirelli. white, red, green, and black on. Livery. We go back into the qualifying, obviously. Righty then. So, it's qualifying. I'm not commentating qualifying too much, but obviously, a spin will be nice. In. Lego just hit. Andy. Crash. Jamie up next to cross the line. No, never mind. It was Pyro crossing the line in third. Jamie fifth. Chilleri to P2. Brilliant. You the powerhouse. Especially the straight. Around here. Reno. A 152.8 on a. Elite Spectra once again on provision. Levels, especially he beat Sick Boy, but I think they're gonna get honestly 453. He was on provisional pole, but obviously he got wrong. As he is 5 tenths up on his own time, and he only needs 5 tenths to be fair if he wants front row, if well, provisional pole anyway, speaking of, but let's the last. And this is a good time. For now, that's time by only 7/100ths of a second. Reno will try to look the other lap only and look for a time. Charles is going to hope to improve as well. The website will definitely but the old man trying to walk for the Aston. On his first one, then he crash. Turn wall, trying to use all the curve and all the curve on the exit, both on the exit. It's all especially this track. Fast. Actually, as Lego and he puts his Mitsubishi up into P6 for now, as from P15 puts his BMW up into 8th. Just anyway, as now it's the pit stop phase. The boss improving again. Okay. And he is still down by 6/10. Reno split in the Corvette team in his Jag. So now it could change as it's on quite deep to turn 4. So I don't think that's going to be his best sector for now, as he does clip the turn 5 4 seconds, so that's definitely not going to be an improvement, especially on his turn. We'll try. As he sees Jamie only a second now. He's going to be the next man as he drives down the hill into the penultimate corner. Not the exit, and off he goes across the line of 53.2 as we see Anders there behind him, stays in the fastest. Sure, someone just crossed the line as Lego just crossed the line. Oh, still in P8. The Bazak doesn't improve at all, he's still 14th. Pyro is up next across the line. Can he improve? But he's on his outlet, never mind. Instead it's going to be Giulieri up into P9. As Fuba is on his outlap, and it's going to be Type Boss. Or is it Elite? It is going to be Elite. As he reverses to go down the last turn, as I'm pretty sure he sees Jitse, and that was really dangerous. Thank God there is ghosting, otherwise that would have been a penalty, and I don't know what Spectre is. I understand he tries to get a good exit and try to get some top speed, but I don't think that is allowed. As Jamie is just chilling out on the side, same as Skittles as we see there. Where is Skittles anyway? Oh, he's in P10. Oh, hello. Hi then. Chill's drifting through the penultimate corner as he clips a little third on the... That is quality time over. So it's gonna be Typos with Fuba on the front row, as Fuba has potential to cross the line in a 151. He does. One three, and Typos probably is going to up that even better, but unfortunately he just falls short by nearly 3/10. So Fuba is going to have pole position with Typos on the second row, front row, sorry, filling up the front row, with Smells of Funk on the second, with Chills as well filling up the second row. Kingston, Lego on the third, Giulieri, Andy on the fourth, Skittles, Pyro, the two former teammates last season in the Saturday League, which I think is going to be cancelled soon. Jitse, Mr. Bazak. Mr. Bazak, 14, 15th, and here they are on the grid as the fire lights are finally shown. And why do the glitch again? Did I capture it just? I did capture it just. And here they go into turn 1. All the cars driving. But looks like it's got stolen from the rest as we have a massive spin, I think, to the back of the good job through everyone at the moment as he's got overtook by Chills, who is now in P7 as the round turn 6 now. All these drivers. And down the tunnel they go into turn 7. And let's have a look up the grid. And Fuba Reno going at Reno to find Fuba. As he was just too far away, and Fuba catching that. His Mustang quite nicely there. We head into soon enough. As let's have a look further down the grid, and that's where most of the action is packed at the moment. Mr. On point as Mr. The PA. Isn't doing too well as he tries to attack Jamie. In the second lap of the sprint race. Hills is then putting back in as Chills tried the dive bomb, and unfortunately What is going on between these two, Kingston and Chills? Twice. Of Kingston. I think he's going back quite quickly as Chills does have a half. And 4 people. And it's going to be Chills and up into the grass. And to the, it's going to be Pyro. Piece and an 8. As a with them, and it's not going to be too pretty for Pyro. Try and get through. Looks to be too quick for him as they have Pyro full temp style on Mr. Basic. Penalty, and I need something to calm down, but I just can't. You lot just again as Pyro now closes the gap to 2 tenths, nearly 2 tenths. We see here Skittles leading the line from JLA and Jitse, but let's go back because we can't see them on. But lost one straight just because of what that 1-2 second time penalty, and Pyro now with the slipstream, but it doesn't seem to work. Mr. Basil out of turn 15. Hopefully be going at it soon as Chills leads the line for P9 and everyone else down to P15 are just fighting along as Chills did make a mistake, takes full advantage, goes to the turn and using all the curve they can into turn. Chills hitting, pulling, all can as he tries to hold off Jerry, and Jerry inside the complete at each other. Jerry than the previous lap was. And as we head down the main, what are as we see well into turn 8, Giulieri now maybe, just maybe, just a little bit. Didn't seem to affect his driving at all, as I'm pretty sure someone just did hit the grass. As Skittles side by side with Chills, and is Skittles going to make it through? No, he's not. Chills holds on to live another day as Skittles goes back at him, but he can't. Stays P10. Through goes JLary. Mary again making absolute wonders on GT7, and fortunately was conceded that to Jay Leary. Had to happen eventually as Mr. Basic Pyro once again just can't get at all. Chills picks up a half a second time penalty, which if he can get away far enough, he can stay ahead of ALR as he's in the charging Porsche at this second. So as Chills does go quite deep, and ALR, is he going to take that to his full advantage as Mr. Basic there the back of 8, I think, possibly, or even 9. Chills ALR, Chills. It's going to make P9. It's going to be ALR on the inside of Chills, and Chills right of ALR as ALR easily and calmly on the brake, and he goes up into P9. Pyro again, long time. Mr. Basic controlling those tyres nicely, comparing the difference, the tyre difference especially. Not the biggest difference as Typos and Fuba going at it. If we see here, Typos only 2/10 behind Fuba. Smells of Fun and Reno are fighting for it for battle for second. For now, as we head into turn 4 of lap 7, and with only 3 minutes left to go in this sprint race. What a sprint race this was! And twit of Stia to the turn 5, but that won't stop. They head down. Smells of Fun getting a better exit, I think, comparing that to as Smells is gaining time, gaining time, just leaving it to the very last second. They're going to go for the 4th and 5th. Still, Kingston driving by himself. Pyro now being attacked as ALR. Turn 8 and ALR makes it easy as Pyro tried to quit on ALR. It didn't work. ALR the line. Pyro trying to go back at ALR, which doesn't seem to work for him at all either. Chills down to P10, looks like, from P9. ALR holding the inside line as much as possible, not letting Pyro through as he knows he just full advantage. Holding perfectly, using all the curve on the exit, same as Pyro, trying to keep up with ALR. And let's have a look further up the grid as Smells of Fun up. Reno tries to go back at Smells and just can't do it. I think there's going to be one more lap. There's going to be 9 laps of racing, looks like, if they can make it across the line with only 1 minute left. Reno trying everything, literally his rear bumper at this point. Reno is, we see here, using all the slipstream he can to off that Porsche, trying to get as close to as possible as they go side, going through the, going into turn 8. Smells on the inside, Reno on the outside. Who's going to make it happen? And now Smells secured. Going to win this race as he and Typos just can't beat. By it's going to be Elite by himself to go 9 laps. Reno securing P2 for the Jag team, filling out the... And let's have a look. This is going to be his last lap. Looks like down the tunnel, up the hill, and down the tunnel, down he goes. Completely the sprint race. But he was close. He was close. So he did technically lap everyone, if you ask me. Elite Spectra, the Dutchman, driving that Corvette down the hill, up, down into the penultimate corner, into first gear, and through the chicane, into the last turn, and eventually he's going to come home to win the sprint race. There was no surprise, especially he was so ahead and getting a brilliant start from, well, from the start basically. And eventually it was Spectra who got the dub in the end. And that was a very entertaining race. Honestly, these guys just never failed. And they never deliver. Season they managed to deliver some form of entertainment. However, now it's the feature race, which I'm not really, well, I'm not really excited for. But yeah. As one of my friends just texted me, and I can't be bothered to reply to them. Just bored. And that was a race, honestly. That was wow. I still can't believe it. And we got rain on track. I'm pretty sure. Have we got rain? We won't know until they actually get on the track, but I'm pretty sure these guys will want at the hard time, as they will last quite long, if you ask me. So, as from my prediction for the pit stop strategy, they're going to pit on about lap 15, so it's going to be at least, so 8 minutes. So if 8 laps was around 15 minutes, we're looking at 16 laps. So that's, and then about we're going to be looking at about 19-20 laps of racing minimum, or even 21 if we can even make it. So for my pit stop pit stop strategies, I got hard tyres from the start. They will last you about 15 laps. Strategy, so normally they would last around 15-16 laps, so that should be a whole stint on hards, and you'll be ended up with about 15-30% fuel left, depending on how good your fuel management is, and then you can go on a set. As Reno did just say, go, 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 as you see here. And it's either going to be hard tyres to softs, or it's going to be a crazy pit stop strategy like we saw in Brands Hatch, especially by Mackey's Gherkin. A 4-stop strategy, which please don't do, as Jitse giving us a little Tokyo Drift in his Mercedes-Benz, his blacked out Mercedes-Benz. The GT series. Anyway, and so that's one pit stop strategy that you could have, or you could go from medium tyres to hard tyres, and that should take you all the way to the end of the race, or you can go on a 2-stop strategy, which will put you on soft, medium, which I don't think that's going to be the fastest way. But obviously, the drivers will have to make that decision, not me. So we will see. We will see what the drivers come up with. And looks like Skittles is going to be going for the soft strategy. Andy's going to be going for the soft strategy. Lego as well. Jitse on a medium strategy. Jamie on the hards. Typos on soft. So we got a mix of strategies. That wasn't a voice spec. We got a mix of strategies going into this race, especially comparing the brand new tyre models that Poly, I think it is, have developed. Softs will wear way quicker than, like, they will literally last you like 5 laps or something. But obviously, that's all to be said. Softs, like as I explained, soft will only last you about 6 laps with 56% fuel, so you could say that you could go on one tank for 2 sets of soft tyres with one medium. So we shall see. We shall see, as Skittles just kicked us off with his one-shot quali lap for the feature race, and we will have a rolling start. Well, for the feature race basically, and so yeah. As you can already tell, the softs wearing out very quickly, and this has just only been 2 laps, so like, comparing them to the medium or even a hard tyre, the hard tyre hasn't even been touched, as in tyre width, not physically touched, by the way, if you're dirty-minded. So that's going to be a massive factor in the different tyre strategies that these drivers are going to use to propel themselves up into the higher points. So we shall see what strategy is going to be the best. Personally, I would think it's going to be the hard to medium, hard to soft strategy, as the softs will last you around 5 laps with hards around 15. So that should take you all the way up to the end of the race, depending on where the other drivers are. And as we end the strategy talk, Skittles will give us a time of 51.5. A blistering lap, as Andy now crossing the line on the second. Lego, can he make something on Skittles' time, as he put an absolute belter of a lap, and he puts it up into into the 50s. Jitse now into the 53s. Jamie only good enough for P5, Type Boss P2. Chills, I'm pretty sure P5, yep. Cheat say Jamie. Smells of punch now. Crossing the line. Is it going to be up into the 50s? It is going to be in the 50s. Second row. Just missing out. Unfortunately, we got Pyro. Where did Pyro finish? Oh, Pyro only finished 11th. Oh, God. And, well, looks like that's pretty much going to be everyone. Never mind. Kingston in his BMW. About to cross the line. In a 55... Hold on, wait. A 55-0. Elite Spectra. Up into the 49s. Honestly. Somebody look at him from ALR as... This is not normal for a tier 2 driver. Into the 49s. I thought 50s is good enough. 49s in a tier 2. Honestly. But seriously, he's too fast. He's too fast. Lego, stop blinking your headlights at me. Anyway, off we go for a rolling start. And we're going to have across the line soon. As I get another glitch. Come on, please. There we go. And I didn't miss the start. Anyway, Elite leading from Lego smells of fun, tucking in behind. And no one just yet. Who the? Oh, right, anyway. I'll tell you in a minute, as Jay O'Leary loses 2 positions in 1, as he made a massive mistake on the exit of turn 3, as Chills and Andy both overtaken quite easily. No rain, as I thought there would be, but I did think that there would be, but obviously I was wrong. Lego still ahead of Smells, Typhus up his position, Skittles down to P5, so he's having a good race so far. Andy in P6, I'm pretty sure someone just hit the exit of turn 7, and down the back straight we go. Fuba closing that gap to Jay O'Leary, and Jay O'Leary closing the gap to Chills as he is in front of him, as Fuba on the inside I think he's going to try and go for it. But he doesn't. Mr. Bazzard breaking very, very late to try and gain some ground on Fuba. But is it going to be enough to catch up to Fuba? Yes, it will be, as he's very late on the brakes. And that did cost him a little bit of time. But don't you worry, he is on the softer compound compared to Fuba, as Fuba is going to try and go long. On a very long stint, as Mr. Bazak on keeping still to his racing line. Reno only down in P11 as he was on fighting for the podium, and he got on the podium in 2nd place, as Pyro had a mare, looks like, and Jitse as well. On lap 1, as Lego is attacked by Smells of Fun. Not for the first time this race. We, especially in feature, as we had a look, and they gave us a little glimpse of what is yet to come in this race. So we shall see what will happen as Tight Boss slowly but surely closing the gap on those soft tyres, comparing them as everyone is on set of softs, looks like. And not much damage is being done, but Andy Winters and Skittles side by side through the tunnel and up the hill, down the hill, through the tunnel, and Andy looks like to have the better exit, coming out of turn 7 as Skittles tucks in behind and I think there was a little bit of contact made by Skittles and Andy, but I think it was just lag. I'm not too sure, as Fuba being pressured by Reno, and he completely pushed Reno into the barrier, which allows Jay O'Leary to go ahead of to P8. Fuba now on the outside of Jay O'Leary, and is anything going to happen from this? No, we're not. But Reno just from out of nowhere just appeared and says thank you very much for P9. For now, as Fuba tries to go back at him, but thankfully he stays away from Reno and doesn't make any contact as he nearly put it into the wall, and Mr. Bazak through goes with his Mercedes and up into P10 he goes, and Fuba tries to go back at Mr. Bazak, but it just will not happen for him as there he goes. Mr. Bazak easy does it. As I'll have a look at your comment right now. Sorry for stopping the action. The championship leader is on his break at work. Looks like Olive is in work, so that's why he couldn't be here with us tonight. But hopefully he will be back round. As I will open the chat right now, actually, as I will make sure to commentate as much as possible for you lot as Typos closes the gap to Smells of Funk, as you see on your screens right now. And honestly, as I said, Elite Spectra absolutely tearing the whole race apart. I don't even know if he's going to be in this tier for much longer, as he seems to be on form. And yes, they are winning, unfortunately. Typos is going to get maximum points, except for the fastest lap, and we head into the 49s. Lego Smells of Funk, Typos, Andy, and Skittles top 6. Reno with a recovery run for now, and I will actually stay on for now. And what's going on? Hello. Just quickly testing my microphone, really quickly. So sorry if you look, hear an echo from the street. There we go. That's probably why then. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what the microphone was quite up, so probably why you didn't get as well. Looks like we missed quite a bit of action. Skittles up at the P5, tie pass on the inside. Lego trying to switch back, and Elite seems to have pit. All of them are now pitting. Elite, Typos, Lego, all pitting. So as I said, Sauce will only last around 5 laps. Andy into the pits, Reno up into P3, ALR up into P4, as he has protected those delicate tyres. Somehow 6 laps, same as Reno, Skittles and Smells have all protected their tyres, so they didn't use them as much, and now they can basically pull away from the leaders for now. So we shall see what will happen now. So Tide Boss and, well, Elite out in P5, and looks like he crossed the... behind him. As we in them between 7 and 6. Aero trying long way, and unfortunately Skittles will have to concede that position to Pyro as the Jag straight line is quite fast, so they're literally going to be going side by side going into turn 8. Skittles, the American driver driving a British brand car, is somehow going to stay ahead of Pyro, and surprise surprise, he does. He's still up into P6. Reno J. pit, and Elite Spectra up into P2. Skittles soon will have to pit, otherwise Pyro will get you and you're going to lose that position, as Pyro using all of it, and they both pit. Fuck the two, honestly. I was enjoying that as well. I was enjoying that fight. Literally, fuck the two of you. I'm sorry. Honestly, fuck the both of them. I was enjoying that as well. Oh. Reno on a set of soft tires. I'm pretty sure they will go all the way to the end for Reno if he can if he can control them. He might have a chance. He might have a chance at the podium, but he does have Typos on a hard compound tire. It doesn't degrade as soft tires, especially this season. Well on the soft tires, so I did say that it's going to be a soft, medium, soft. On the soft to hard comparing them to Typos' hard tires, so 2 compounds lower than Typos' tires, and O'Leary, you can even tell the difference between the softs and the hards, and it's going to be O'Leary with a better exit compared to Typos, as O'Leary closing that gap rapidly, as you see here with him. Actually, as I'm pretty sure he's going to try and go for the dive bomb if he can, and he tries to brake late, and he does close the gap there a little bit, not too much, as he did not want to get himself into trouble with the stewards, especially for pushing Typos off track. That is something what I would do, but Typos goes way too wide. Jay Leary takes full advantage, and Jay Leary up at the P4 as Typos tries to fight back against Jay Leary, but can he do anything against those softs, as Reno pulling away like it's nothing, and Jay Leary Typos Jay Leary rounding the chicane as Fuba pits again for another set of soft tyres. So that's going to cost him track position massively, as he's going to lose about 3 different positions. Someone, I'm not quite sure who, sorry about that squeak there a little bit, as I will actually tell you right now. Actually, never mind. Pointless. Lego and Andy, 2 teammates, going 6 and 7 instead of 7 8. Looks like, and actually, I'm going to go back to the fight between Smells and the lead, which both have experience. Second time winner. Live, or will we? To go side by. But it's a whole sideline day. 10, 11 and 12. Ending already halfway, photo bomb across the line, and it's going to be Smells of Elite literally tucking him right against the wall, and it's going to be Elite who holds the inside line. It's going to be Elite who holds P1 still as they go through the twisty path of 1, 2 and 3. Once again into turn 4 we go for another lap where it all started, and here we are once again back into the second round of what we just saw. The exact same thing from Elite and Smells. Two drivers in tier 2. Fun going back at, going into turn 7 now, as Smells of Funk will take lead from Elite Spectra. Pace difference between the here, as Pyro does get directed on skills, and Pyro closing that gap very quickly. Only 3 attempts now down, as maybe we might see a dive one, but he just won't. The website, he knows, as he is the Google search, and Andy does make a mistake. He does hit the grass. Unfortunately, it's not winter, it's not snow, it's grass. Alright? And the website continues to attack the pack of the pack. got the tight. And what just happened? They just went from P9, P10, P9, P10, and it's just going to be constantly like... I go through turn 4. I actually don't know, honestly, just what to commentate on at this point, as there goes, well, both of them through turn 7 and the website once again using the straight line speed that the other has, but Lego, the monument built out of Legos, holds on to P8 just for now as Pyro switches to the inside line with a dive bomb, and Pyro P8 the P3 brilliant job. Points tied for us in P5, rounding up the top 5, and as we see here, the monument going at it into the chicane, and we a dramatic finish between Pyro and Lego. Who's going to hold P8? And it's going to be Pyro's way for P8, I think. There it is. In the Aston Martin, result for the Aston Martin team in, I think it's like 6 points. But there goes Kingston and Andy, hoping for a photobomb finish, but it's going to be Kingston 11, Andy 12. Skittles, unfortunately, because of the fuel saving, he had conservative. Good, very good races. Honestly, 2 very good races. That's all I have to say. Normally it does end by. Next race in season 6, actually, we will see There it is. Right, so we will have the Red Bull next. So every single and Driver 61. There's going to be a link in the description on how to sign up for Driver 61. It is a driving simulator on how you can improve your simulator, well, your racing simulator game, and obviously, if you're here, then obviously you do. So that's that. And then Aniba. If you haven't heard of them already, they are cheap and reliable gift codes which you can basically get yourself a £50 gift card or £10 gift card for PSN, Xbox, Steam, Nintendo Switch, name it, for a cheap price. And you can also get games from there. So if you haven't already checked those two sponsors, 61 and they're going to be in the description of this channel, and at the same in the description of